Canadians can't pay more. Will the government cancel its plan to triple the taxes? The Honourable Minister for the Environment. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the Leader of the Opposition for his question. This gives me the opportunity to talk about the fact that our carbon tax is one of the most effective in the world because it will reduce greenhouse gases, which went down by 9%, unlike what we heard on the other side of this House. And 100% of revenues generated by the carbon tax are returned to the provinces. 90% of households and 10% of municipalities and Indigenous communities. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Liberals have missed every single emissions target they've set since they put it in. And according to the Parliamentary Budget Officer, the vast majority of Canadians are paying vastly more in carbon tax costs than they get back in rebates, a problem that's about to worsen as the government plans to triple the tax on gas, groceries, and heat. Canadians are already cutting back on their diets. Adults are living in their folks' basement because they can't afford a new house. Will the government cancel this insane plan to triple the tax?
Honourable Minister of the Environment. Mr. Speaker, I have a riddle for you. Who said, and I quote, "We recognize the most efficient way to reduce our emission is to use pricing mechanism." You could say it's the Minister of the Environment, or my friend and colleague, the Minister of Natural Resources, the Deputy Prime Minister of the Minister of Finance, but no, Mr. Speaker, it's the member of Durham, and I agree with him. Pricing mechanism is the most effective way to fight climate change pollution, and he said that in April of 2021, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Tripling a tax at a time like this is not just insane, it is cruel. And this is going to happen even in British Columbia. They have their own tax there, but the federal government, the costly coalition of the NDP and Liberals, want to force BC to triple its tax now, at a time when gas prices are $2.40 a litre. So once again, for the third time, will they cancel their plan to triple the tax?
The Honourable Minister. Speaker, and I want to thank the Leader of the Opposition to allow me this opportunity to talk about the fact that they were getting there next time. Carbon pricing is good. Now, what they wanted to put in place is the principle of pay to pollute. That's not how we do this on this side of the House, Mr. Speaker. The principle is polluter pay, not pay to pollute. Next time when they flip-flop again on carbon pricing like they've done about 15 times in the last 10 years, pricing pollution is good and polluter pay principle. They need to go that extra step, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Well, there they go. They want to divide and distract. They attacked the little old lady living in rural Newfoundland, calling her a polluter for the crime of heating her home in February. According to the Liberal Premier of that province, after the forthcoming increase in the carbon tax, the increased cost of heating the homes of rural Newfoundlanders will have gone up by 80%. Worse yet, this government wants to triple the tax. Why won't they axe the tax?
The Honourable Minister. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm happy to announce that we are putting in place a program to help tens of thousands of Canadians to get off home heating oil. Price of home heating oil is skyrocketing because of the illegal invasion of Ukraine by Russia. Mr. Speaker, we will put $250 million to help tens of thousands of Canadians go to clean, efficient, renewable energy in Canada to heat their homes and save money, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Oh, great. Just what we need. A new government program to help us pay the cost of a government tax. Right? Don't worry. worry. If you live in the countryside of Atlantic Canada, where 40% of people now live in energy poverty after this government has been in power for 70 years, there's a new government program coming. So you need not worry about freezing in the dark as this new tax comes in. That's what they want people to believe. Canadians are not stupid. Canadians are not polluters. They have to heat their homes and travel in a big cold country. Will this government cancel its plan to triple?
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, Canadians understand that climate change is real. And Canadians also understand that the global economy is in the midst of a green transition. It's the biggest transition since the Industrial Revolution. Our government believes we need to help Canadians with the green transition. We need to help Canadian companies like our auto manufacturers, and we need to help Canadian families like those families in Atlantic Canada which want to get off home heating oil. We're going to help Canadians with climate action because that's the right thing to do.
L'honorable député de Trois-Rivières.
Monsieur le Président,